Good morning. This is Kailash Kisharwani from Kendriya Vidyalaya Panna, PGT English. Today we are going to have a discussion on writing reports. As we are aware that because of the guidelines of COVID-19, the syllabus for class 12th English core has been reduced. Some of the content are deleted and there is a slight change in the marking scheme of certain skills of writing section. Today we are going to cover one such section, that is report writing. There are two kinds of report so far as report writing is concerned. Very first is report for newspaper, another is report for magazine. If we are talking about the general definition or idea about the report writing, we can see a report is a brief account of an event that has already taken place. The report helps in recording the events of importance that occur in our day-to-day life. It attempts to present the first-hand information of an incident or event. A report of an event represents a record of events that took place. A report of an event includes one side ideas, opinions, and impressions about the event. So, as we are aware that report writing is one of the important aspects of the writing skills in English language. We are supposed to cover many aspects which are occurring in our day-to-day life. Report should be in such a presentable manner that only by going through the report, the clear picture of the scene come before our eyes. Our imagery, that is what the word power, plays a very important event so far as report is concerned. A report should be objective. There should not be too much personal touch in the report. As we are in a democratic system, so we should give a pious as well as impartial view of any event which we are going to cover. Some of the points we have to keep in mind while we are talking about the report. If we see any of the report, some common things are there, that is what the date, the time and the place. It is very important because generally in newspaper we are very much enthusiastic and curious about the happenings which has been happened earlier or last day especially. So we have to be very much particular about time, about place, about the date and the relevant facts about the event which has been taken place. We should include those information which we are going to collect from the people around are affected by the event. One more thing which is also a very important aspect of our format of report writing, that is name of the reporter. The name of the reporter must be clearly mentioned just below the heading of the report, providing suitable title or heading, because if heading is catchy, people will definitely be attracted to read the news, and heading should be in such a manner that it should cover the real spirit of the report, the real purpose of the report for which the report is written. Regarding the grammatical technicalities and point of view, one thing is very important, and that is the tense. As report is the representation of those events which has been happened earlier. As it has been the representation of those events which has been happened earlier, so obviously we have to use that particular tense, that is past tense. Apart from past tense, we can use also present perfect tense. So we should not commit any kind of mistake regarding the tense format. The second form of the verb is generally applied if we are talking about simple past tense, and if we are talking about the continuous form of the verb, that is verb ing, was and were, and if we are talking about the perfect one, that is past perfect, and in case of present perfect it is has, have plus verb third form. So these are the forms we have to keep in mind. I would like to repeat them. In case of simple past, it should be second form of the verb. For negative and interrogative, it should be did plus not, followed by the first form of the verb. Next is, we are talking about past continuous, that was, were and main verb ing form. About past perfect, we have been given the information about the past. In past perfect tense, had plus third form of the main verb. Regarding the present perfect tense, which we can also use, that is has, have plus main verbs third form. So these are the things you have to keep in mind while you are writing the report, and keeping in mind the grammatical accuracy. Two things are also very important from grammatical point of view. The very first is passive form. Generally in our conversation we are using active form of the verbs. In speeches we are using, but in report writing we are generally preferring the passive form of the verb, and if we are writing any report we have to keep this particular fact in mind. Regarding passive form of the verb, is a very common and simple rule is as helping verb should be there. If we are talking about the past time, that it should be was and were, and should be followed by the third form of the main verb. Regarding the reported speech, we have to keep in mind no inverted comma apart from the eyewitness account should be included over here. In place of I, you and we are supposed to use the third person pronouns. What are the third person's pronouns? He, she, it and they. They are the third person's pronouns, and in report writing these kind of pronouns should be included. So this is what the technicalities of the ideas regarding the grammatical point of view of report writing is concerned. Next comes the idea of developing ideas. So first of all we have to give the causes. Later on we have to explain the reasons why that particular happening or occurrence has been done. Then we have to give the results, and lastly opinions in the form of eyewitness account, in the form of guest speakers, in the form of chief guest address, in the form of the words of motivation by our patron. So these are some of the important things which we are supposed to include over here. We have to be less formal and more descriptive while writing a report for any school magazine. We have to present our ideas and impression to make the report writing interesting. So this is what the ideas can be present, but we should be very much impartial. We should not have any kind of favor for any kind of fact regarding the report writing. As an objective observer, we have to give the report in a better manner. Now, as in the introduction of this particular video, I have told you about the marking scheme. Previously, the marking scheme was 10 marks. Now it is changed in the deleted syllabus. This time the marking scheme for report writing is 5 marks, and 1 mark is allotted for title and reporter's name. Content, that is of 2 marks, and 1 mark is there for accuracy and 1 mark is for fluency, and combinedly the marks are given as 2. Now regarding the word limit, you have to keep in mind the word limit, because it is an era where the accuracy, epigrammatic style which has been followed by Francis Bacon in his essays, that is always welcome. That we must follow the concept of brevity is the soul of wit. That is what we have to be very much clever about the use of words. Now here is an example for the newspaper report, what you generally find in the newspaper. We have been given the heading, train jumps, red signal, major accident averted, followed by the reporter's name. Sometimes the reporter name is not given, the name of newspaper or news agency like PTI, Press Trust of India, has been conveyed to us. Then followed by date and place. So this is what the report writing is there. and here we find that date is not given, but in general news what we find there in the newspaper, the date is also present to us when that particular report was published there in the newspaper. So this is what we have seen, the heading which has been there. Generally we are simply writing the subject, and the third form or the second form of the verb is directly mentioned, which is saying about the event. So 1 mark is there for the reporter as well as heading, other 2 marks for content, and next 2 marks are meant there for the accuracy and expressions. Now here one example of report writing has been given to us regarding the newspaper. You are Pulkil Prema, a staff reporter of the Times of India. You have been asked to cover an incident of daylight robbery on the outskirts of Delhi when the inmates were present in the house. Now we have to write the report in 125 to 150 words. We can see the heading is given, that is daylight robbery, followed by the name of the reporter, that is Prema, who is a staff reporter for Times of India. In such a manner we can write the report from newspaper. Later on we have been given the date followed by place, and then comes the colon, 2 dots. A daylight during the robbery has set fear and anxiety in the minds of the residents of Najafgarh that lies on the outskirts of Delhi. 4 armed robbers entered the houses of a retired IAS official in broad daylight. You can see the use of main words, that is entered, second form of the verb, past tense is applied here. You can also see the official was present in the house along with his wife, daughter-in-law and 2-year-old grandson. No first person or second person has been used here, only the third person pronouns are applied. Though the robbers did not harm, did plus first form of the verb, the inmates, they locked them up in a storeroom before escaping with 75,000 cash and gold jewellery worth rupees 3 lakh. This incident evoked a lot of resentment among the residents of the area who complained about the total security lapse in their colony. The police have registered a complaint of robbery. This is what the consequences as well as the result which has been taken place of that particular event, they are witnessed over here. The police have registered a complaint of robbery, and on the basis of the appearance of the robbers given by the inmates, a search has been launched to apprehend all the 4. So this is what the report of any event which has been taken place, it has been conveyed or presented there in the newspaper. Another event which has been given here, that is the event of bus mishap. A major bus mishap which left several people seriously injured took at Nicholas Road, Chennai. Luckily, no life was lost. The information from the eyewitness and sent a report in 125 to 150 words. The Nangambankam Times. You are Vinod Mini reporter. So this is what bus mishap is the heading, followed by the reporter's name, Vinod, staff reporter. We can also include by if we want to use. The Nangambankam Times, 14 February 2020, a major bus mishap took place at Nicholas Road in Nangambakkam, Chennai. Yesterday at about 10 a.m. This is what the name, place, date has been mentioned. It resulted in serious injuries to about 12 to 25, almost 12 of the 25 passengers who were on the board in the bus. Luckily, there was no loss of life. An eyewitness accounts how the high-speeding bus overturned when it took it a sharp turn in an attempt to avert a collision with the truck that was coming in the wrong direction. So here we can also use the eyewitness account as it is by using inverted commas. We can include eyewitness account in reporting direct narration, but in other cases we have to use the indirect, that is reporting speech form of the verb. Now the consequences of that bus mishap which has been taken place. The authorities have arrested the truck driver for his negligence. The bus driver could not be taken into study for over-speeding as he is admitted in hospital with grievous injuries. The state government has announced a compensation of 25,000 rupees for seriously injured and 10,000 rupees for those who were not very serious. A state level inquiry has been ordered into the mishap. So this is what a common report, what we find there in the newspaper. Some of the points we have to keep in mind about this particular report of mishap is that, first of all, we have to mention the heading. Later on, we have to mention the name of the reporter, followed by the news agency if it is given. Later on, we are supposed to give the time, place and date when this particular event has been taken place. Later on, we have to report the scene of the event which has been taken place, and next, what are the consequences of that. If any accident is taken place, we have to mention about the loss of property as well as the life. If it is not, then it is no problem, it's well. And later on, we have to given the arrangements the government as the rescue teams are making for averting the further casualties for the victims who are the sufferer of that particular mishap. As we have seen in this case, the hospitalization work should be mentioned. Later on, if any government aid or help is given to them, it should also be mentioned there in the report, as we have seen here in this particular report, that the compensation of rupees, certain amount of rupees for the victims has been imparted to them. And if it is a matter of inquiry, that has also been set up. So this is what the common points of any report writing is there, that we have to keep in mind so that we can achieve maximum marks there in the exam, as well as we can make our report a worthy piece to read. We are different varieties. So for a workshops report, seminar report, event report, fundraising report. From that point of view, we have prepared a certain keywords. If we are keeping those keywords in our mind, then we can find that yes, these reports can be very well written with good use of words, expressions, and keeping in mind all the requirements which are supposed to be there in report writing. Suppose we are supposed to be given the writing task to write a report on workshop. Then in that condition, what kind of things should be mentioned? That is given here. 5 W's. First W is there for what. What means what is the topic of workshop? What is the issue of workshop? That should be mentioned here. Next is where and when. Where and when is very important aspect of report writing, because if any event is taken place, we have to report the place, time and date. Next is who. A lot of who's are included here. First of all, we have to mention the name of the organizers who are going to organize the workshop. The next who is used for participants. Who are the participants? Who are the learners? Who are the persons who have come to attend that workshop? Next, sometimes a person who is going to attend the workshop as a trainee, some of the persons who are going to attend the workshop as a trainer, they are subject expert, they are speakers. Sometimes some speakers are there who are not present all the time. They are coming for certain important lectures, they are guest lecturers. Next is reason. Why this workshop has been conducted? What are the points the speakers have learned? What is the learning process which has been taken place? What is taught? The work is assigned. The sessions are there. Some sessions are interactive. Some sessions are having video PPTs. Some sessions are there where the exhibition is taken place. Some sessions are there where the quizzes are taken place. We have to given the eyewitness account of that particular workshop as well, because the eyewitness account, and as well as in the end we find some impressions are made about the workshop which has been conducted by the participants. All these things should be well organized and all these things should be presented over there. Sometimes we also find people offer lot of things for all the facilities what they are getting over there in the workshop, as well as the usefulness, as well as the worth to attend that particular workshop. These are the points we have to keep in mind regarding the report writing if we are writing any report on workshop. It has been rightly said that examples are the best explanation of any theory or any kind of work. So this is what the theory we have learned. Now we come to the example about the report on workshop. You are Rohini Public Rehan, your school KRM Senior Secondary School Gurgaon organized a workshop on how to conserve energy. It will be the heading, how to conserve energy, what is the topic of workshop. A number of CBSE schools participated in it. Many eminent personalities addressed the students, and we have to write a report in 125 to 150 words. It should be 125 to 150 words for your school magazine. We have been given the topic workshop on energy conservation. Later on we have to write the name of the reporter. If you are writing these two things, your 1 mark is sure. Next, KRM Senior Secondary School Gurgaon organized a workshop on how to conserve energy on 24th April 2020. So this is what the time and date and place has been mentioned. The second W is followed over here. Around 25 CB schools participated in it. Who are the speakers? Another W is followed. Who are the participants? All the participants were trained. Passive form of the verb is used. Various tools and methods for energy conservation and efficient use of energy. Past tense of the verb is applied. Passive form of the verb is applied. We are going to follow each and every norms and technicalities reported to the report writing. A training manual titled, again second form of the verb is applied. Doing more with less was distributive. Passive form is applied to all the participants. Many eminent personalities from energy department of the NRSC division addressed the students. We have to mention about the speakers, whether they are the regular speakers, whether they are the guest lecturers, that who are the speakers, from which organization they have come, and what was their topic when they are going to give. They highlighted the importance of incorporating energy into different spheres. They also point out the various steps that could be taken at the individual levels to conserve energy and use it efficiently. The workshop was organized as a part of project Building Energy Awareness on Conservation. Was almost enlightened. Everyone felt more workshops should be organized at regular intervals. This is what the impression of the people, impression of the speakers, which has been conveyed over there. So these are the information what we can conclude or observe about this report writing. We have to mention the heading, we have to mention the name of the reporter, we have to mention the event which has been taken place, the name of the place, the time of the place, as well as the date, time and place. All these things are mentioned. Later on we have been given the information about the content. Apart from it, who are the participants, who are the speakers, in which manner the proceedings were going on, how was the session, how the session has been conducted. Later on we have been given the impressions of different speakers. Lastly, we have been given the impression as well as the hopefulness to conduct certain kind of programs in the coming future for the benefits of all the participants and to create a very good environment culture for the better understanding. So this is what the report writing on any workshop should be written out, as we have seen there in the example. Another form which is very much similar to it, that is seminar. After the workshop we can see the example of seminar. Again 5 W's we are here. The first W is obviously the same, the topic, where and when any report writing is incomplete without it, who the organizers and the reasons to find the solutions which has been presented there in the seminars after a great research work completed by different participants there in the seminar. Activities, how many sessions are conducted, we have to report it. First session, who took the session, we have to mention the name of the person, we have to mention the name of the post, who has taken the session, who has taken the next session, name and opening session should be there. If it is an interactive session, that we have to mention it, that an interactive session was taken by, how many participants have participated in it, how they have given the convincing answers, how they have presented the papers. All these things should be included when we are writing a report on any seminar. We have to highlight the deliberations in 1 or 2 maximum. Eyewitness account, that is what, by participants, and impression about the seminar, how it is well organized, how it is well useful. So this is what we have to see. Recently, our school held a seminar on conservation of water, a part of World Water Day celebration. As a school people leader of Maryland School, Gurgaon, you are supposed to write a report in 125 to 150 words for a local daily, signed as Preetam or Preeti. The very first aspect, that is, we have to write the report on seminar, that we have to give the heading. If we are including the word seminar in it, it's okay, followed by the name of the reporter's name. Next, we are supposed to give the date, the place, the timing. Our school organized a seminar on water conservation as part of the World Water Day celebration on 13th August 2020. The main aim of this seminar was to remind us all about the need to save the environment and non-governmental organizations in providing health water, as it is a precious source of imperative for our survival. Why any seminar is conducted, it should be included. What is exactly the advantage of conducting such kind of seminars are there, it should be mentioned there in the report, which is a very good way by which we can enrich and sign our reports. Distinguished environmentalists, that is what the speakers we have to given, what they have spoken, how the session has been conducted, as we have been given here in this also. Dr. Yasraj, an eminent environmentalist, suggested rainwater harvesting as one of the best ways to conserve water. So this is what the speakers are there, their sessions, their statements should be quoted there, not in the form of inverted commas but without it, so that our report can be a worthy piece to read. If any audio-visual aids are used in between the discourse or conversation, we have to mention it there in the report. Later on, we have been given the concluding aspects of it. The seminar concluded on the note that water conservation is the most cost-effective, environmentally sound way to reduce our demand for water, and so each one of us must do our bit towards improving water management, enhance our optimum use of water. So all those aspects should be covered there in the report. The very first is heading, followed by the reporter's name. Then we have to mention the time, the place, the date. Later on, we have to give one the purpose for conducting certain kind of seminars, and in which manner the first session has been started or begun, how the speakers have presented the views. If it is an interactive session, we have to mention it. If it is an audio video session, then we have to mention it. Later on, we have to give the impression of any eminent speaker who has given to us. Lastly, we have to conclude that for which purpose this seminar has been conducted and what is the effect of this particular seminar which has been conducted. And lastly, we have to mention the frequency of such seminar will be beneficial for the future learners of this world. So these are the points we can include there in report writing. If it is a seminar, if it is a workshop, if it is a newspaper report, these are the aspects we have covered. Now another is there, that is a school event. Almost the same kind of things, but here the content is a bit different. How the content is different? Suppose any event is organized. In that condition, some chief guest will be there. The final will be there. If it is not a game activity or any quiz competition or inter-house competition, in that condition, we have to mention the event which has been taken place. One more aspect which can be included in the seminar and workshop, not necessarily, but to some extent cultural program. In our Indian culture, we find that any kind of program is there. It has been started by addressing to the prayer to the Almighty, to Goddess Saraswati, news in different kind of culture. Later on, it has been followed by some cultural programs in the form of song, in the form of, we can say, music accompaniment, in the form of certain kind of, we can say, poems, recitation. So these are the aspects which should also be covered. If it is a report of any event like some final, so we have to use that kind of vocabulary which is very much impressive as well as full of excitement. We can better understand it with the help of certain example. Now an event has been taken place, that is the event of first aid training camp, which is a very much requirement. So we have been given the heading, later on followed by Jaya, who is belonging to Samala Memorial Hall. Now we have been given, some students of class 12 of our school got an opportunity to attend first aid training camp for a week at the Red Cross headquarters in Chennai. Name of the place has been given to us. Attending this camp proved very useful for us because it gave an opportunity to learn as to how we can help in providing emergency health care for anyone who requires immediate first aid. I am sure all who attended this camp will make a difference to society. Obviously, we learning something which can be beneficial for the society. So it is really a matter of pride as well as satisfaction when we are helping someone in the society, either in the form of first aid or in the form of helping hand or in any of the manner. If we are helping someone, we are really feeling satisfaction. On 7-day training started with a batch of 20 volunteers who received training under Red Cross trainer. So this is what the event has been taken place. Here the cultural program has not been conducted because the activity was outside the school or outside the campus in our next other places where we have been given the field training. Now the continues. The training comprised practical sessions. This is very important. The details of the training sessions, the details of the report should be included. Bandages, simple medication, drugs, ointments, all these things. Apart from administering first aid in emergency station, the trainer also made as the basis of home nursing. We were also trained the use of passive voices keep on going in potentially life-saving techniques that can be performed. Again, the use of passive voices is applied here. At the end of our 7-day camp, we were given a course completion certificate in which our performance was evaluated. As I have already told you, we have to be very much bothered about the grammar technicalities because we have been given marks for our grammatical accuracy, and here in these sentences we have seen the use of passive voice successfully implemented and applied. Now we are confident that we are now in the position for saving a life in case of emergency, as though we are in the condition to write a report on any event which has been conducted in our Vidyalaya or outside it. Now after going through certain reports, this time we have a question to attempt. We have to go through the pictures in the coming slides and write a report in 125 to 150 words for the school magazine of the event shown in them. You are Kapil or Romila of Kendi Vidyalaya number 1, Uppal, Hyderabad. You can see the first picture. Here we can easily observe that NCC cadets are there and the guests are just to arrive in our school. Another event is there where we find that the tricolor national flag is there, and it has been unfurled by the chief guest and the senior dignitaries. We can see some cultural programs are there to await us. Later on, the address has been given. So these are the slides which we have to study, and after studying these slides, we have to write our report. We have seen the cultural aspect, and it is the last slide which you can see there. Now you have seen the report writing today. You might have a very good understanding of it. Thanks for viewing patiently. Thank you very much.